Noah's Guide to Building a Digital Ark. Brother Noah was the digital trustee, a role he took very seriously. He was responsible for the flock's most precious information: member lists, consent forms, donation records, and confidential prayer requests. Digital well-being, he'd nod, trying to sound modern, though he still preferred writing notes in a physical ledger. But the digital landscape was vast and wild. He realized quickly that the church data wasn't protected. It was scattered everywhere, in email drafts, old spreadsheets on personal laptops, and even sticky notes on the fridge. The church was adrift in a digital wilderness. This wilderness held great dangers: the digital floods. These were data breaches, phishing attacks, and the cold winds of non-compliance, like GDPR fines. If the flood came, the confidential records of vulnerable adults and children would be lost forever. Noah felt the weight of his responsibility. Kneeling by his desk, Noah sought guidance. He knew he couldn't build a shelter strong enough on his own. Just as the storm clouds darkened, a figure appeared: Silas, the church-goer's digital architect. "Brother Noah," Silas said gently, unrolling a detailed schematic, "we must build a digital ark. It requires strong foundations, centralized access, encryption, and documented consent management." This blueprint was the only way to save the flock from the coming deluge. The blueprint outlined the ark's core components: strong policies, the wood; staff training, the pitch to seal the joints; and managed access, the strong door. Every piece of data, every member list and prayer request had to be brought in safely. Noah began the Great Collection. He went through the digital wilderness, gathering the scattered data 2 by 2, the personal emails and the hard drives, the consent forms and the meeting notes. He cataloged and cleaned, discarding anything non-essential or expired. Building the ark was slow and precise work. He trained the staff on the new security protocols, the strong joints. He implemented the new centralized encrypted system, the sturdy walls. He ensured every member knew exactly where their data rested. Finally, the ark was ready. To test its resilience, Silas simulated a small digital downpour, a rigorous audit, and a fishing drill. Noah, guided by the blueprint, quickly sealed the hatches. The system held firm. No data was leaked. No one fell for the trap. Brother Noah stood on the deck of his finished digital ark, secure, compliant, and centralized. The digital well-being of the congregation was safe, sheltered from the wilderness and the floods. He learned that true stewardship means protecting the flock not just physically, but digitally too.